Okay. What's good?
You mean the big, the yeah, the prince guy who always wears a crown? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. He likes that. So, so what that means is more songs that are similar to that because it seems like he really gets the crowd riled up for that. Hmm.
What's good, Lava?
All right, so you already know where we're going with it.
All right, so we're gonna talk about this right here. Okay, so
I'm glad you are. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they were watching? Mm-hmm.
okay, so Lava. First off, is the mic working? I don't even know. I didn't even test it. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about it. Okay, it's good. All right, chilling, chilling, chilling. What's good, Lava? We're on grinding gears. Now I did see that Custom is gonna be streaming and talking about underrated characters. Okay, so let's get let's get on to it. So we'll talk about each piece. Yeah, we're we're gonna go piece by piece, and we'll see where it goes after that. All right. So this was posted October 21st, updated October 22nd. So this dude, he must have made a really good one, cause well, I hope this is a good one. The game was fun for the first week, but I had to uninstall because people online prefer to cheese instead of just have fun. This is a problem with every anime game. Well, you know what? I don't even think this is just an anime game type problem. I think this is just a gaming problem. And, I'm not just talking about competitive anime games. I'm talking about any game that people considers like competitiveness in. Like, for instance, this is a problem with hero shooters. This is also a problem with fighting games. This is a problem with, geez, Borderlands. Borderlands type games, the looter shooter type games, they also have that issue. Because, like, for example, in Borderlands, something that they always did was people would rather use the most overpowered weapons in the game. Oh, yeah, this is also for Black Ops. Like Call of Duty type games. People use the overpowered guns to rank up faster. And so they have to put less effort into their gunfights. Like, don't get me wrong. This is an anime game problem because most anime games that come out will always be like fighting games. Unless it's One Piece. One Piece, it's like they only make they kind of only make story type games for One Piece. And it's kind of weird that they do that, but regardless. 100%, but in a game where the biggest draw is the roster, literally, like, if you put a roster and have all these characters, but yet the same five characters are the only ones being played, then what is the point of the roster? Like, for instance, that's a problem with Naruto Storm. Because look, Naruto Storm, people say it's a good game. I'm gonna tell you this. Storm 4, to me, has the best gameplay. But that doesn't change the fact that it's a one-button game. It doesn't. It's just there is a somewhat learning curve. Currently, in Storm Connections, the one who spams more wins. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because in competitive, let's just talk about competitive fighting games. Like competitive anime fighting games, competitive fighting games, people will use the characters that do the most damage and, can deal with pretty much anybody. Like, for instance, in Street Fighter, because I can actually talk about Street Fighter. In Street Fighter, people use Akuma once he's out or if he's in the game. Because really, you would use Akuma over Ryu. Like, most people will use Akuma over Ryu because Akuma has more damage with his abilities. And he has more counters for most characters. Plus, the Raging Demon. Raging Demon can pretty much one-shot if you land it correctly and if you do the right combo. And then we run into this phase of only using the characters that hit fast. Like, that do a lot of hits in their combos. Like, for example, Jiren is one of those characters. Because if you notice, Jiren is one of those characters where he can hit so fast and you barely will have a time to react.
We can talk about the slow characters that have so much priority over everybody else. And then you question, bro, why does he have this? Well, because characters have to be broken. There has to be a set amount of characters in a fighting game that are the number one picks. And I hate to say it, but this is just the truths of life. Because in a fighting game, people care about, well, we used to care about just using one character specifically and mastering that character to the fullest. And I say we used to because, in past installments of, let's say, Street Fighter or Tekken, character loyalty was a big thing. Now, when it comes to Sparking Zero is Budokai. The character loyalty is pretty much out the roof because look, most of the time in Sparking, not, I gotta stop saying Sparking Zero. I hate calling it that. In Budokai Tenkaichi 4, the gist of it is either put a broken character or just put Goku or Vegeta, because they can handle most other characters. And then Z counters are also an issue, but let me see. Let me continue reading because he might bring it up. The game is deliberately unbalanced, which on paper sounds fun, until you understand that the player base can and will optimize the fun out of online play in favor of quick, cheap wins with low skill ceiling fighters. Now, I think it was custom. It was either. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure Custom was the one who brought this up. But after, I think it was either Custom or you, Lava. But after y'all brought this up, that really made me think. Most characters in Budokai Tenkaichi 4 play the same. And I mean, granted, it's a Budokai game, but there's not truly diversity when it comes to the characters' playstyles. Because fast characters, you'll use them the same way. Slow, heavy hitting characters, you'll use them the same way. Small characters that hit fast, you'll use them the same way. So I do low-key agree with this. Now, the part that I really agree with, until you understand that the player base can and will optimize the fun out of online play. This is a problem with all anime games. Not just anime games, just all games. Because the thing is, people try to find that broken thing in the game. People try to find that broken thing so they can abuse it online and make more and get more wins from it. Custom did. There's basically no difference except for the few characters that have mid combo counters. Yeah. Which, that's when you have to spice up how characters play. And also, do we need, like, they can't make unique, well, I say make unique moves, but I just would rather give these moves a name instead of just calling them full power blast volley or full power energy wave or full power energy ball. Like, give them a name. But maybe that's just me. Okay, so Custom Dip was the one who said that. Gotcha. But yeah, player bases for most, not just anime games, but just games in general, will find a way to break the game so they can get more wins. Even if it's spamming the same ability over and over. That means they at least went into the training mode to learn how to perfect using a broken move so they can abuse it more, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Either that or literally just optimize spamming. Okay, now let's keep going. And they have already done so at the time of this review. It goes to show how much gaming has changed since the last Budokai Tenkaichi, and how everyone has grown to prioritize visual points over fun. That these are, huh? These are big words, and what I mean by big words is the fact that not many people will understand what he's like truly trying to say. You'd rather you'd rather break the game and get wins than have fun. When was the? Cause I said this I don't remember which stream, but I said it in a stream. When was the last time you had fun on an anime game? When was the last time? Me, I don't remember. I really don't. And Sparking Zero, here's the thing. People did not believe that people did not believe that Sparking Zero, well, Budokai Tenkaichi 4, the fact that the game is a Budokai game, which means no matter how good it is, it will die quickly because it's just Budokai. It's not something you can consistently play. And then here comes those people saying, "Oh, I'll play it when I'm off work, or I'll play it on my free time." Of course you will. Then you'll get bored and switch to another game. It like after a couple matches, and by a couple I mean up to 5 matches, you're probably just gonna get off and switch to a different game, or just like do something else with your life. Because Sparking Zero is more so catered to the nostalgia fans. It's not catered to, well, it's catered to nostalgia. That's the number one. That's the number one. But the number two is it's also catered to the new fans of Dragon Ball. Because the thing is, when I say new fans, I say anybody who plays Fortnite as well. Because Goku's in Fortnite, they see Goku in another game, they're probably gonna get it. Like Mo, and then the obvious one, there's way there's way too many people bandwagoning like animes, and I'll talk about that after this whole list. You'd think that with a roster this enormous, there would be a huge diversity in different fighters you'll be tackling. You'd think there should be, because that is the whole selling point of Sparking Zero. And you might be thinking, oh, Sparking Zero, you could do another selling point is custom battle. No, stop it. It's Budokai. You're supposed to play with people, have fun. That is really the gist of it. And custom battle? Don't get me wrong, custom battle is very interesting. The fact you can make your own. Yeah, the fact that you can make your own cutscenes and everything. But
don't even know what Godzilla Balls taste like.
But if he's saying it for some reason, that's
I just messed up the whole thing. Yeah, just messed it all up.
It's one of those bad mental throw. Get out.
Not gonna try
Even when you know he says crazy stuff all the time, it's like,
It's
That,
just
that,
wild,
that,
man.
that ain't helping it, huh?
Just
Okay.
made the whole situation
There's
bad.
no
Just
point in
bad.
making a giant roster
I ain't
for a
saying that
game
on
if
y'all.
people are not interested
Oh, Joe.
in
Ain't
more
no
than 10
girl
characters.
and nuts over here. Move.
Gorilla nut.
Joe here looking for some more man.
That's
Cause
the
he
corn
knocked
nut
that one
thing.
out. Oh, the
Okay.
toenail?
Oh,
I like the toenail.
But if you buy this game with the intent to
I'm trying
play
to see where the
online,
beers are.
you will go against the same 12
I just want to
characters.
see where they are
And
so that I'm gonna get out of here.
your skilled plays will be punished with unskilled cheese fun, well, not fun, unfun unblockables.
Is that cold or you want to put it in the refrigerator?
Well,
It needs
yeah.
to be cool.
Put it in the freezer for a minute. And let chill.
Can you bring me my water out the freezer?
Unblockable attacks, hyper armor, auto dodge, stalling until the timer runs out. People do that? Well, actually, Lava did tell me that there was a match that went straight to the buzzer beater. And your skilled plays will be punished with unskilled cheese. Okay, stalling until the timer runs out and the person with the most health across the entire team wins. That's wild. Oh, and I've never gotten a beam clash in rank. It's not meta to hit a beam attack. Well, it's your own apparently. It's fun to do with friends. It's extremely hype, but it's not
And he wasn't a
optimal for
real
quick
popular
and
guy
easy
like
matches.
Speed and
Yeah, because
he wasn't
people do not want to deal with that
when you
back and
said
forth.
I know the show you talking about, but I don't know the guy. The Steve guy, everybody knew him on the planet.
The Australian.
Yeah, everybody knew him on the planet.
Alright, edit and constructive criticism is met with clown awards because I guess I'm not giving the game enough rim jobs for their liking. Whew. This is a big one, but that is definitely a big thing about Dragon Ball games, and a problem I personally see.
Wait,
Huh?
like
Oh my god.
doing this. The problem.
And while you over there doing that, mom's talking about cheesy Godzilla nuts.
He said,
You did the man. She got a whole bag of them over there. Cheesy Godzilla nuts.
"You doing well? I didn't hear that." Like what? That's me. What is it? Cheesy Godzilla nuts. He did something.
Okay. Okay. So, you're telling me that people are already this sick of the game, but you know the crazy part is why are y'all switching up now? Y'all were just riding the game. Why? Oh, why the switching? Now, I'm not saying this guy is switching up, but there's a lot of people switching up.
Dang.
Dark Shinobi. That's just not true.
Look at this like, look, you got the red and hanging on the back of his helmet. What was that other dude that used to play for the Cowboys maybe years ago? Hollywood Henderson. He had dreads. His dreads was hanging out the back of his helmet all the way down here. Yeah, Hollywood Henderson.
You couldn't grab him. You can't yank him like that because you get thrown out the game.
Oh yeah, this was back in what, late 70s, mid 70s.
Yeah.
Because he was messing with one of the Pointer sisters.
You can do that today, I think. It's
No,
called,
I don't think so.
No,
I
no,
don't
it's
think
called
you
a
can.
horse collar tackle.
Oh,
But
who?
a horse collar tackle. But
You can't
I
grab
don't know
it
if
here.
it's legal or not.
No, it's
Probably
not.
not.
There's a player. They do the commercials, the Head and Shoulders commercial of the guy, the Samoan guy with his hair. He had hair that's way down there. He's on a commercial with Mahomes. His hair couldn't fit in the helmet. They had to have a special helmet because his locks was and nobody grabbed him by
He must have
it.
been doing that like his whole life.
Tired.
Ooh. Good man.
I feel real tired.
What's up? What's up?
But to continue talking about this,
Okay, now look at his.
Kobe Myers. Well, his is kind of short. You see his dude? The touchdown dude? He got some more dreads, but they ain't real long.
But you see the guy attacking him. Here's the goal.
and then again,
Oh yeah, both of them get dreads. Okay, we got the
probably in their worst
Those
state,
gold is just
currently,
about grew up.
except for Dragon Ball.
Just like right on the edge.
Carlson is at 71 consecutive PATs. To try time with ease at 7, 2.5 in the first quarter. Each team is in. Each team with 70-yard drives. A touchdown run by the Chiefs. A touchdown pass by the Raiders. On CBS.
Yeah, I am tired,
Nationwide
bro.
is so much more than a great insurance company.
But that's
They're a
fine.
financial services company.
Before we see here,
Is on your side.
this should be
If
the
you try that,
side
you'll get punched in your face.
not to play this game for a second at a time. Okay.
I saw that little boy do it.
No, and you can't do it just like him.
Nationwide. Have you seen that dude? Dude laying down trying to sleep, and little boy come over there in his face while he's sleeping. Nationwide is on your. And dude looking at him like, really, bro?
You lock your price for 5
What?
years. You deserve to get it. And at Total Wireless, that's exactly what we're doing. Find your local store at TotalWireless.com.
You never saw that dude?
It's a little bitty boy. His
That
dad,
little boy looked like
his
he's
dad
about
is
7,
sleeping.
8 years old. He woke the old man up with the Nationwide song. He looked like, nigga, what? If you was a
No
nigga,
good
nigga,
morning
I'll
or
break your
nothing.
face.
They just gonna sing Nationwide.
So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza.
Actually, I don't even know if
There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. Enjoy.
A Walnut and Walnut tires.
I think we got from left.
Water training program.
What?
Ready to claim my legacy?
Coffee's good.
Marcus.
Country's only CBS Friday. And streaming on Paramount Plus.
NCIS is on CBS tomorrow.
Just said
Central and streaming on Paramount.
I wanted to go a little longer,
The
but
RAV4 was my first pick. I
yeah,
love the gas mileage especially.
it's always I streamed at a bad time. So thank y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Whatever time's up. Sorry for streaming at a bad time. But
No, that's not the right
yeah,
one.
see y'all.
But that's a little boy.
No, that
I
was a
do
little
want to
girl.
stream again today, but we'll see.